Hey, hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today I'm going to talk about tips to better manage holiday stress this year. You know, it's November, and all my inbox is already overflowing with Black Friday specials, so I thought this would be a great time to talk about holiday stress. The holiday season is typically an opportunity to spend time with family and friends, take some time off work, and even escape for a winter getaway. But with this coronavirus pandemic, the holidays are going to be actually a lot different this year, right? I mean, according to the American Psychological Association, 8 out of 10 people expect to experience an increase in stress over the holiday season. And with stress comes a greater risk of anxiety and depression. And I hear that depression can frequently be an unwelcome guest over the holidays. Hi, Anitra. Good to see you. So, all is not lost, though. I mean, there's many ways you can minimize your stress and anxiety to allow you to truly enjoy the season. And especially this time of year, right? I mean, the holidays don't need to be canceled or minimized unless you want to use the virus as an excuse to do less. And if so, by all means, do that if that's the case, right? But if you're still feeling the holiday spirit, you can make this time of the year just as special, even while you're safely distanced. So make the most out of the traditions that you can still safely continue. So it's so easy to focus on what we can't do right now, but there's many aspects of the holidays that can still happen just as they always have. You can still make your great grandmother's corn casserole for Thanksgiving, or you can build gingerbread houses, right? You can send cards and gifts to family to celebrate special days of the holiday. You can bring out the menorah and all of your beloved Christmas ornaments and decorate your Christmas tree. And for sure, you can still drive around town and look at everyone else's holiday decorations just like you do every year. So focus on the things you can do and stay positive by getting really excited about doing them. And then do the Zoom thing. I know we're all doing that already, right? But one thing that I do really appreciate about these times is how normal it's becoming to virtually gather with faraway family members and friends. I think we're all starting to get used to the idea, right? And so now my family members and friends all hop onto Zoom just to sing happy birthday to someone. So you can use Zoom for the same thing. You can use it to sing Christmas carols together, or you can share what you're grateful for while everyone eats their own Thanksgiving dinners. You can have Thanksgiving together over Zoom, or you can light the candles on your own menorahs while you're celebrating together. This could actually be a blessing in disguise. I mean, before the pandemic, if someone couldn't make a holiday gathering, we just missed them, right? Now we get to connect, even with family and friends who are far away. So things are still going to be stressful. I mean, maybe even more so this year. There's many ways, though, that you can minimize that stress and anxiety to allow you to truly enjoy the season. So let's talk about a couple of them. So the first one, set a budget. Shopping can be fun, but spending money isn't always easy, and Americans spend almost $1,000 every holiday season on gifts alone. That's huge, right? It might be unavoidable to some extent, but you can minimize the damage by setting a budget and sticking to it. A lot of the stress that we experience during the holidays is due to financial pressure. So setting a budget can be beneficial to your stress levels. Work out how much you can afford to spend on food and gifts and stick to it. Or hey, I'll just make a plug right here. Sign up to Sell Avon and make enough to pay for your Christmas so you don't have to go into debt again. No worries. This is not a recruiting video. I'm not here to recruit you, but I just thought I'd throw that out there. I mean, money is tight for everyone, right? Anitra says, make sure all get new Christmas jammies, and my house will be when I do. Awesome. Yeah, jammies for everyone for Christmas. That's perfect. Another thing you can do, obviously, exercise, right? The American Heart Association wants you to stay active all the time, but it's especially important to keep that up during the holidays because any activity or exercise that you can fit in will help reduce your stress and it will elevate your mood. That exercise stimulates your endorphin production in your brain, right? And it triggers a positive feeling in your body. You might be busy, but you can find time for exercise, maybe a half hour, 3 times a week, because if you can do that, you'll feel better. You'll feel much better. You can go walking or jogging or swimming or biking or playing sports or Find time for aerobics. That might have to be by Zoom too. I mean, there are ways to get exercise even during the pandemic. And then take it easy, because it's especially important this time of year. We need to take time for ourselves. We might not have as many parties this year, with the pandemic, but hopefully we're still connecting by Zoom or FaceTime or whatever it is that you use to connect. And hey, I mean, given these days, it seems like Zoom has taken over our lives. I get it, right? Our kids are in school on Zoom. We're spending an awful lot of time on it. And it's great to be with the people we love and laugh about all the old days. You shouldn't miss all these great times, right? But what you should be careful about is setting unrealistic expectations, because you can't do everything. And sometimes if you're zoomed out, right? It's okay to take time for yourself, even if it's just 15 minutes or whatever, even if it's just a bath, take some time. And then stay smart. The holiday season is a time of indulgence, but it doesn't mean you have to abandon your healthy ways. It doesn't mean you have to risk your life with this pandemic. I mean, you still should probably avoid big parties and stuff like that, right? I mean, there's no need for a free-for-all, because that's just going to add to your stress. But enjoy yourself by connecting with people the way you can, in small groups maybe, or as far as eating, maybe try having healthy snacks and don't go too crazy with over snacking. I mean, you can obviously indulge in snacking and or drinking if that's your choice, but try not to go too crazy, right? Make sure that you're getting plenty of sleep, and as you're more likely to overindulge if you're not sleeping well. And then choose your battles. We all have someone in our circle that rubs us the wrong way. It's only natural. I mean, not everyone can get along. So allowing someone else to get under your skin is only going to ruin your holiday, and it's going to increase your stress levels. So learn to pick your battles and don't take the bait, right? If you have a real problem with someone, just try and set it aside and save it for another day. Just say, I'm going to not deal with that today, right? Even the calmest people can lose their cool during the holidays. But bottom line, self-care is a conscious choice, and this is even more true during times of stress, especially like during the holiday season and the pandemic, right? So make sure to take the time and create a deliberate plan. Remember, the holidays are supposed to be a time of fun and family and relaxation, so don't let stress interfere with this great time of year. So hey, now I'd love to hear from you. What ideas do you have to handle holiday stress? What are you going to do different this year with this crazy pandemic that you normally don't do? Maybe you're creating some new kind of holiday traditions. I would love to hear them. So please share your thoughts with us in the comments below. I would love to hear your stories. Anyway, thanks for being here with me. I have Anitra on live, and anyone else who might be live who just hasn't commented, and anyone who's watching the replay, thank you. I appreciate you. So go out there, have an amazing day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.